And from Sin City, I'm Blake Suniga, joined by two terrible poker players, Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz, and we're in for a good one tonight. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. Here we go. So Las Vegas will get the first possession. And here is Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Thornton. Burton with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That is her first foul of the game. I know you guys have your eyes on the guard matchup. There's a lot of talent in the backcourt.
And I think that's something we could say for most of the games that we cover. There's just so many skilled guards in this league.
Yeah, we're definitely spoiled in that regard. There's no shortage of premier guard play here in the W.
Gray, no good. Outside Hayes. Pass to Williams. Back to Hayes. Picked by Thornton. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Hayes. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Gray outside. Screen by Smith. Goes up from the top of the key. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Covered by Smith. Pass to Burton. 6 to shoot. And that one's off. She misses her first shot of the game. Here's Wilson. Poked away. Gabby Williams with the steal. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And stolen by Gray. And even 3-on-3 break from 8. And Wilson finishes it off.
Both teams have been dragging here at the start of this game. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket.
Pass to Williams. Outside Hayes. Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Hayes. Burton. Gray defending. Burton can't hit.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Here's Bell. And they double up Melissa Smith. Gray outside. From downtown, after 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
A high-character player who always puts forth a great effort. Gray wants to win by any means necessary.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Burton. Now Hayes. The 3 is up. And again, Golden State no good.
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Williams. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Burton.
Valkyries with another miss.
The Aces with the lead. Pass to Gray. Wilson outside.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Valkyries with the rebound. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
Pass to Wilson. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Hayes. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th Player of the Year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer.
And she makes the first.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. So the Aces are very serious about winning.
Now here's Williams. And stolen by Smith. Outside Young. Over to the wing. Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Smith. Covered by Thornton. Shot's good by Smith.
Possesses the size to have presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Thornton up top. Williams guarded by Young. Now here is Hayes. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Pass to Smith. Here's Young. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
One of the advantages for Young, she's a bigger guard, well built at 6 feet. It allows her to outmuscle opponents.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
The Valkyries trail. She's guarded by Wilson. Inside. Pass to Burton. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Well, after winning her 3rd MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do?
She's off on the second.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Smith. The rebound by Thornton.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Burton. Now Hayes. The kick out to Williams. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside Lloyd. Here's Wilson. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Williams. Down low. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Gray outside. Spins. Now here's Young. Wilson. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Smith. Count it.
If you don't really box Smith out, put a body on her, she'll do that to you all night.
And here's Golden State. Trailing by 5. Thornton outside. Pass to Williams. Looking to end the drought. The rebound by Asia Wilson. And here is Gray. Outside Young. Out to Gray. Lloyd up top. Back to Gray. Lets it go from deep. Here's Wilson. He goes up again. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Thornton outside. Pass to Burton. Chelsea Gray with some nice defense. Up top, Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
When you're 6'4" like Wilson, good D just isn't good enough sometimes.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's Hayes. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Wilson. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Now Burton. Thornton outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Thornton. Now Burton for 3. That shot off. Here's Gray. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Here's Smith. The shot from the low post is good.
This speaks to how assertive Smith is. Outstanding job scoring on the defense.
It's a 9-point spread. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Pass to Burton. From deep. The shot misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Aces ahead, up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Good start for them defensively. They've forced some turnovers.
And they've also done a good job on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Stokes, defended by Turner. Here's Andalassini. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. See Gray for Gray.
Lee here grabs the board. The Valkyries trail.
Charles up top. Andalassini. To the middle. And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Stokes. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. From the arc. Andalassini can't get it to go. And here are the Aces now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. Gray outside. Turner up top. Evans. Pass to Turner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Let me hear a screen. Out to Charles. Now Ami here. Shot from 12. Turner grabs the board. Now here's Gray. Launches a 3. And another miss by Las Vegas. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Now here's Charles. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Andalassini. Charles. Evans covering. Now Andalassini. Now Charles. Takes the 3. Some solid defense from Dana Evans. The Aces with the lead. Gray outside. The 3. Stokes with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
And finally, someone scores.
It has not been pretty, I'll say that much, but these offenses have been flowing like molasses.
Going as slow as a 3-toed sloth.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Parker Tyus. Gray fires for 3. The Aces with another miss.
And so it's Golden State with it.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Charles. Evans covering. Now Andalassini. Back to Charles. To the wing, right side. Launches it. Hits the 3-point bomb.
3 points.
Here's Gray. Elbow shot. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The mechanics of Gray's jumper, when you break them down, are unshakable. The team's confidence in her abilities is well placed.
From the baseline. And that's a foul called on me here. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gray. She's got 5. Pass to Bell. Evans. And here's Turner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. The Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Gray outside. Pass to Parker Tyus. No good with the fallback jumper. And it's the Valkyries' ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Back to Williams. And here's Stokes, defended by Turner. Outside Evans. Gray right side. Over Hayes. The Valkyries pull it in.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
And Evans picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Aces. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Burton. Trying to get back on track. A rebound by Parker Tyus.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Now here's Young. Now here's Gray. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Hayes. The tray. And again, Golden State no good. Here's Parker Tyus. Outside Evans. Here's Bell. Outside Young. Gray. Outside Evans. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. Golden State trailing here. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. And it goes on Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved a layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
That free throw, no good.
Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less 2 big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run 2 at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues, international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
Now here's Wilson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
And the first one drops.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those 2 will lead this young roster.
Both good at the line.
And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
Timeout called here by...
Ball's knocked loose. Wilson with the steal. For just the 4th time today, it's good. That one makes her 4 for 10.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Now here is Thornton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Here's Bell. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Young. Great D that time from Tiffany Hayes. Golden State with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Williams. To stop the run. And Asia Wilson with the block.
And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
First free throw is good. She hits both from the stripe. Now Gray. She's got 8. Wilson outside. Pass to Young. Gray. Clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. Outside Young. Screen by Smith. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Young.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
It's Burton. Outside Hayes. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Young. He has 5. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
It goes on Tiffany Hayes.
Team foul.
Well, Young runs into some overly aggressive defense. Stays focused and gets the shot off.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations, and she shot just 32% in that rookie year. But things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship.
Pass to Hayes. Now Williams. For 3. It's rebounded by Young.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Flashy handles for the Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
It's Burton. Gray defending. Burton can't hit.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Gray. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And the foul called on Smith. That is her first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Hayes with it. She's got 7. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thornton. Up top, Williams. Burton, Gray defending. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyries able to keep possession. Here's Burton. And again, Golden State no good. And we finished one half of play. Aces ahead. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And measuring up the shot.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. And you just have to like what we're seeing from Wilson.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far. Just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
And here's Burton. Pass to Hayes. Now Burton. Gray defending. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Williams. And here's Thornton. A kick out to Hayes. Now Burton takes the 3. That shot, no good. Pass to Gray. Burton with the rebound. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Outside, Williams. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Wilson. Young. And here's Bell. Expanding her range. She can't get it to go. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Thornton up top. Hayes, Gray defending. Now here is Hayes. She's tightly guarded. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gray outside. And another miss by Las Vegas. Outside Hayes. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, this season, we have the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
So those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wilson sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. Another shot. Here's Smith. And at last, they get one to fall.
Nice move by Melissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Covered by Smith.
Las Vegas foul call. Kirsten Bell. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Golden State with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Burton, Gray defending. 4 on the shot clock. And the Valkyries, another bucket. The Aces with the lead. Outside Young. And the shot is good.
Look at that move. Is she special or what? I love watching her operate inside.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the inside. Wilson with the steal. The floater. Tries again. Smith, no good. Now here is Thornton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Williams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Valkyries, Gabby Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's Young. She's got 11. Gray outside. Here's the 3. Here's Wilson. No good with the layup.
The Valkyries trail.
And here's Burton. Thornton up top. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Blocked. Young from outside. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
Right side, Williams. Burton. Back to Williams. Pass to Hayes. Fires from deep. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Gray. Back to Young. Let's go with a three.
Offensive rebound.
Out to the left wing. Pass to Gray. Three-pointer. Here's Wilson. Bell. Now here's Young. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Williams. And there's the pick from past the arc.
The Valkyries with another miss. And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
Williams with it. 10 points for her. Hayes, guarded by Young. Left side Hayes. Outside Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
You just have to respect a player who can knock down shots like that, even with the defense right up in her jersey.
Now here's Young. 14 points for her. Bell. Now Wilson. Outside Young. Shoots the three. Again, Jackie Young missing. Pass to Burton. And here's Hayes. And the call will be against Jackie Young. That'll be her second foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Golden State with the ball.
Trailing by 10. Now here is Hayes. Gray defending. 3 on the clock. Pass to Williams.
Valkyries with another miss.
And here are the Aces now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Wilson. Nails the 16-footer.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Now here is Hayes. Gray defending.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
She's got 10. Here's Thornton.
Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players. Your game and your role can consistently evolve.
The first one falls.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Young. 14 points for her. Down low. Wilson. And she can't bank that one in.
You can tell how much the defense respects her because they were all over her on that look.
Pass to Stokes. Zandalasini, guarded by Young. 6 to shoot. And here's Stokes. This one for 3. Tiffany Hayes for 3.
It's hauled in by Smith.
And the Aces with possession. 10-point lead. Jackie Young from outside. It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Thornton. Here's Zandalasini. Three-pointer.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
Valkyries ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Thornton
2 minutes
over
remaining.
Lloyd.
2 minutes.
The shot by Thornton, no good. Pass to Gray. Looking to get back on track.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
And again, Golden State no good.
Wilson outside. Gray left side. Pass to Talbot. Shot clock at 6. There's Lloyd with the 3. Stokes with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here is Thornton. Zandalasini. Here's Stokes. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Talbot. Here's Gray.
She's covered by me here.
Chelsea Gray for 3. Stokes with the rebound.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Hey, eyes up, fire! Don't give her space! Help me out!
Now Thornton. Here's Zandalasini. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Aces ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Now the Aces with it. Outside Lloyd. Evans. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. The rebound by Charles. Pass to Burton. To the paint. Here's Stokes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Back to Young. There's the triple. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
You know, the D pays so much attention to Lloyd, it allows others to get open looks. One reason Lloyd is a valuable offensive talent.
Here's Zandalasini. Stokes.
Started by Parker Tyus.
Las Vegas fouls ball. Parker Tyus. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Valkyries, Kia Stokes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Lloyd. Back to Evans. Bell. Here's Young. On the money with a shot from the left block.
And that's where the 6-foot size of Young comes into play. A backcourt player who can beat good D.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Zandalasini. Now Burton jacks up a three, drops in the tray. Here's Young. Outside Lloyd. Evans. And here's Lloyd. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Valkyries. Number 13, Salon.
And it's the Valkyries' ball. 11-point game. To the inside.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Valkyries, Veronica Burton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one falls for her. So she gets them both. The Aces leading. Outside Lloyd. Evans. Pass to Lloyd. From outside the arc. Zandalasini pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D's, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And it's Lloyd missing.
And so it's Golden State with it.
They trail by 7. Pass to Charles. It's Burton. The three. It's rebounded by Young.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's Zandalasini, guarded by Young. Pass to Burton. The three ball. It's good from long range.
Well, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific too during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
It's Burton. Pass to Zandalasini. Now Stokes. And here's Burton. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Bell. Timeout called the Aces.
Well, the coaches, they clearly don't like what's going on there, and they want to talk things over.
And why wouldn't they talk things over? I mean, really.
Lloyd up top, over Hayes, and another miss by Las Vegas.
Golden State trailing here.
And she uses a glass on the layup.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
Still some work left to do, though. They can't relax yet.
Now here is Lloyd. Shot clock at 5. Great for 3. Oh my! King, this close to a 4-point play, and she'll head to the line with 3 free throws.
In 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
And she's good on the first of 3.
Absolute money from the stripe. Gray gets it done time and time again.
And she's good on the second. And she makes all 3. And here's Burton. She's guarded by Wilson. Up and in on the layup.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Carter. Smith outside. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Smith. And the shot goes in.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now Burton. Now here's Williams. Pass to Burton. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Aces. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Gray. The tray. Here's Wilson. Oh, the stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass, and she really just refuses to quit on any play.
Now here's Williams. Out to the wing. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Burton. No good on the triple. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Gray. Now here is Lloyd. From deep three-point range. No good.
Sometimes she can hit that deep 3, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Rejected by Kennedy Carter. And they get it back. They get it again. Pass to Hayes. From outside the arc. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. That one, no good.
And so it's Golden State with it.
A 4-point game. Pass to Thornton. Now Hayes, covered by Lloyd. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Unlike most guards, Hayes operates a lot inside, makes her difficult to track.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Aces making a change here. And the second free throw, good. And And here are the Aces now. 3-point lead. Outside Young. Pass to Gray. Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young. She's guarded by Hayes. And another miss by Las Vegas.
Golden State with the ball.
It's Burton. Outside Williams. To tie it up. Drills the three-pointer. And that ties it up.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Now here's Young. 18 feet out. Smith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
When you need a hoop, Melissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
Pass to Williams. And it's blocked by Melissa Smith.
Terrific anticipation from Smith, getting strong positioning.
Gray outside. Back to Young. Wilson right side. The wide open shot is on the money.
When you need Wilson the most, she almost always delivers, has a sense for the important moments.
Outside Williams. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Gray outside. Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Golden State trailing here.
Pass to Williams. Down low. Thornton with it, working on Wilson. The kick out to Williams. That three off the mark. Gray with it. And here's Young. Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
They did a very good job challenging that shot.
Pass to Hayes. Williams with it. Now Young defending. Here's Thornton. Burton. Back to Thornton. Foul called that time on the way up, and that will give him 2 chances at the free throw. And it's going to be on Melissa Smith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead to just 3. That's good as she hits both shots.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Here's Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 14 points. And they go to the intentional foul. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. The line for Las Vegas, Chelsea Gray. 2 shots.
She hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a two-possession game.
Pass to Burton. Back to Williams. Here's Hayes. From the arc. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, they're going to...
Hayes for 3. No good that time. So the Aces win it, and they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up